right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
You've got the knob here. Just turn it straight up and down is where it should be.
Okay.
All right. Oh, we're a little too. You can turn it down just a little more. There we go. That's probably pretty good. Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Eastern Hancock High School. I'm Michael Gallion, and I'm joined tonight by Cody Hibberts.
Hello, hello. It's a beautiful night for basketball.
It's a beautiful night for basketball, as we're set to bring you all the action here between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Blue River Valley Vikings. We're about 2 minutes away from starting the lineups here in the JV game. We're trying to get a few settings. We had some last-minute stuff, so we're trying to get a few settings set up here, make sure we're doing everything at the correct bit rates. I know
bit rates.
We're always worried about bit rates.
I know I am.
As we await starting lineups, let's take a quick little pregame listen to our friends at the IHSAA, and then we'll be back in about 1 minute.
Winning games and championships is fun, but the true purpose of high school sports is for student athletes to grow as people, not just athletes. I'm Paul Knighty, Commissioner of the IHSAA.
And I'm Dr. Katie Jenner, Indiana Secretary of Education. Hoosier teachers and coaches care just as much about how student athletes are performing in the classroom as they do about how they're performing on the playing field.
They understand high school sports are a tool to educate and shape the whole student athlete, helping teens become the best versions of themselves.
Our teachers and coaches don't just teach academic and athletic skills, they also encourage communication and collaboration, instill confidence, promote a strong work ethic, and so much more. To all our Hoosier educators and coaches, we are grateful for everything you do.
Fans, buy a ticket to your high school's athletic events and thank our educators for making education-based athletics possible.
This is gratitude. This is appreciation. This is your IHSAA.
All right, we're back here getting ready to start starting lineups. First here for the Blue River Vikings. Oh, that tripod is not level. Cody, you got the starting lineups for us there?
Yeah, let's see. Who do they got there? We got number 1, Isaiah Gard. And number 3, Landon Bryant. Number 13, Zane Parrish. 25, Wade Flynn. And 41, CJ Kimmerly. All right, we have Luke Schilling for Eastern Hancock. It's our starting squad. Got Caden Willis. We have Chase Stewart. Charlie Halcomb. Good old Chuck. And we have Eli Manship. Manship, the only freshman on the squad, but he's been used to that this year, hasn't he?
Sorry, folks. I was getting the someone. I think we'll blame Scott Knight for the camera problems.
Right, yeah. Since I normally get blamed for everything else.
Yes, now we'll blame.
Now, I just realized some people might not recognize me. You called me Cody Hibbert.
Oh, yes.
So for those of you listening, anytime you mention Corey Hilbert, that is the interchangeable name. I have not approved. All right, Eastern starting off with the ball. Underneath there for Manship, early 2 points.
Quick 2 for Manship. Blue River ball here. Bryant tries to throw it over there to C.J. Kimmerly, and it's
off the foot there.
Yep. So Eastern Hancock with the 2-0 lead, 6:42 left here in the first quarter. Chase Stewart gets to Manship. Manship looks for Schilling on the right wing. Schilling up top.
Back to Halcomb. Halcomb finding Willis for 3.
Oh, off the mark. Good hustle there. And that was Guard that comes away with it. Guard goes all the way. Ooh. Could have got a foul on Manship, but then Manship deflects it out of bounds.
Like, yeah.
I thought he kind of pushed him like first,
yeah.
and then but then deflects it away. Vikings to inbound. Get it into Parrish. Parrish drives, cut off. Kicks it back up top to Kimmerly, and he'll get it to Guard. Guard inside to Flynn. Back to Guard. 3 on the way. No good, and Caden Willis with the rebound.
Willis going underneath. Easy for him.
Nice take on the hesitation there from Caden Willis.
Starting off for Zip.
Guard takes Stewart. Dishes over to Kimmerly, and it's stolen away by Manship. Manship went behind the back to Schilling. It was totally on purpose.
Oh.
I think there was a flop there, but Schilling definitely initiated the contact.
Looked like he pushed off a little bit.
Oh, he did. Yeah, definitely. I think the extent of how far he went flying was exaggerated, but definitely a foul on Schilling.
Let's get him on the football field.
Yeah. Good play outside linebacker. Oh, Guard splits the hold. Oh, nice take by Guard.
He had a good run there. Let's see. Willis got some room. Back to Stewart. Stewart for 2.
Up and in for 2. Chase Stewart gives the Royals the 6-0 lead. They got it in the corner. Bryant.
Oh, Manship. Oh, almost had the steal.
Kimmerly, no. Up again, no. That's who that was. Willis finally corrals the rebound.
They're just having a hard time holding on to that ball underneath the rim there.
Chase Stewart wheels it around. Resets the offense. Finds Chuck on the right wing. Up top to Manship. Oh, look at that pass. Oh, beautiful.
Behind the back, 2 points.
Look at the pass and the finish from Charlie. Coach Devin Brown going to take a timeout. Let's watch the replay on this one. That is nifty.
That is pretty cool. That's like something you do in horse.
Yeah. What a play there. We got a timeout on the court. We're going to take a break and hear from our friends at 9 Star.
We are really heavily involved in the community, so there are multiple different volunteer opportunities that we can go and do.
Volunteer time to share their time and talents with organizations that need not only monetary assistance, but just people's time to help those organizations grow and thrive.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Who said that? Oh, said.
Sorry if you're not paying attention. There's someone asking who the nice lady is that's doing the announcing. That nice lady is Cody Hibbert.
Yeah.
Schilling with the steal. Schilling, can't finish, but Willis right there. Out to Charlie. Charlie drives, kicks the Manship in the corner. Good ball movement from the Royals.
Oh.
Charlie pull-up jumper's good.
All right, good.
And again, one thing I love about this JV team, you don't see them dribble a lot. There's a lot of quick passes from our JV team.
Oh, absolutely.
I try to adjust a setting here. I'm trying to work on this.
All right, they're on the board, 10-2.
Was that guard number 1 that hit that?
Yep, number 1 guard. I don't have these names memorized yet. Oh, Willis, little sloppy there. They got it. Oh, now he's just sitting there. Okay. All right, he passed it.
It's Kimberly with it, brings it out into the corner, kicks it back up to guard. Guard thought about the 3. Over to Kimberly, his 3 on the way,
Ooh.
no good.
Back to guard.
No good. Schilling skies up for the rebound.
All right, to Halcomb for 3. Baba Booey for 3.
Baba Booey. Kimberly for another 3, in and out, rebounded by Willis. Royals are off and running. Willis
with a one-stepper there.
And in the corner here, Bryant cut off by Schilling. Gets it up top to Bilby. Bilby drives. Nearly poked away, but Parrish corrals it. Parrish gets around Manship. Ooh. I don't know if that's going to go on Manship or Willis. Let's see the replay.
I'm not sure. On Manship. They just called it on him.
Yeah, I think Eli got him with the body a little bit.
Someone just texted me and said every time someone hits a 3, they want to hear Baba Booey, but I'm not going to do that.
I think you should.
Think so?
Could be your catchphrase.
Kind of like boom, baby.
Yeah. Zane Parrish, no good on the first.
Do you have a catchphrase yet?
I have not been doing this long enough. Parrish with one more. Free throws on the way. Off the mark. Rebounded by.
Oh, boy.
Oh, they're going to say that went off Willis.
Yeah.
Willis had position, but nice hustle there by Evan Zentz to knock it off Caden. So Eastern Hancock with a 15-2 lead. 2:04 to go here in the first quarter. And I'll tell you what, it hasn't really been that Blue River's played bad. They just can't get the ball to anything to fall.
Yeah, they're being pretty aggressive.
They're getting decent looks. There's not going in. Charlie rises up. No.
Willis, man. He's got the height advantage. He's got the.
It helps when you got somebody with that length and with those kind of hops.
He's like Stretch Armstrong arms right there.
Or Ruby White arms.
That's true.
That shot by Bilby, no good. Rebounded by Chase Stewart. Nobody's going to pick up Charlie. Back to Chase. Man-to-man defense here from the Vikings. Willis, top to Manship, swings it over to Halcomb.
Oh,
back
Willis underneath.
Look at
yep, got it.
That hesitation, he felt the guy behind him and waited. By the way, we want to thank our cameraman Luke Manship tonight, doing a good job moving the camera.
One of our 3 favorite manships attending this school. We won't say which one he ranks as, but.
Guard thought about the 3, step back, no. Throws it over to Bilby, and it goes out of bounds. The Royal ball with 47 seconds left in the first quarter.
Do you think Isaiah is related to the State Senator Beverly guard?
I don't know.
I doubt it, but you never know.
Does she live in I think she lives in Newcastle, doesn't she?
Yeah, I think she's Henry. Well, I don't know. I heard her in Greenfield, but that was when I was in high school. So I don't know.
Markley, Shaw, and Winnan checked in. Shaw, no good. Can't corral the rebound. Bilby gets it. He's going the other way with it. Nearly traveled with it, but corrals it. Kimberly. Coach Bechtel wanted a double dribble on that, but are they going to give him the basket, or are they going to say it's no. They're going to say it's out of bounds. Willis called for the foul there. It was an interesting sequence.
Yeah.
Wade Flynn finally gets it into guard. Guard working on Markley. Splits the
They
defense.
tried. Hey. Oh, Charlie with the tumble. Markley back to Halcomb.
6 seconds left here. Charlie's going to bring it up.
Halcomb.
Gets
All
the floater
right.
at the buzzer.
Halcomb's had a solid first quarter.
Yes, he has. I'll tell you the exact stats here in a sec. Look at this. Nice job. Great body control.
That's great.
We'll get our, actually, we won't have our official stats. Our statistician is not here this evening, so.
I could make up something, but nowadays people can just look back and find the truth, so I won't just make
So if
it
you
up.
say that Charlie has 23 points
Yeah.
on
Just don't look at the scoreboard.
yes. We're going to do, we do have time here. We're going to do our quick word from our friends at Dave's Express Car Wash. Is your car dirtier than the hog barn at the 4-H fair? Have your children made such a mess that your back seat resembles a landfill? Then you need a full-service car wash. And the best place to get that in Hancock County is at Dave's Express Car Wash in Greenfield. Dave's Express offers both exterior and interior cleaning. They also do oil changes and tires. And don't forget to swing by the grill for their world-famous tenderloin. It's a one-stop shop where you can get it all at Dave's Express in Greenfield. All right, we're back. Getting ready to start quarter number 2. Eastern Hancock leads by 19, 21-2. We got a foul into the basket there. And went on number 25, Wade Flynn. I didn't see it. I was watching
I didn't
the
see it
inbound.
either. I was focusing up top, and Wade Flynn sounds like an old Western name.
Yeah.
All right, Shaw taking it in. All right, to Winnan. Winnan out to Halcomb. Halcomb for 3. Off the edge there. Oh, hit Markley. Oh. All righty. Looks like it's Blue River. All righty there. Starting off with Bryant. He's got it to Parrish. Parrish to Kimmerly, and I can't keep track of the names. Charlie again.
No good.
No good.
Gets his own rebound, though.
Charlie's playing pretty aggressive there. Shaw getting it up there.
Oh. Shaw gets fouled there by Zane Parrish, and that'll send Garrett Shaw to the line to shoot 2.
Garrett Shaw, also known as the Hammer. He is widely known as that by everybody here at Eastern Hancock.
Yep.
Due to his aggressive nature.
Missed them both there, though.
Yeah.
Kimmerly with the rebound. It goes back the other way. Kimmerly kicks to Bryant. Bryant drives, puts up the layup. No.
All right, Winnan. Winnan is going. He's going to put it up there.
And he's fouled by Kimmerly.
I tell you, Winnan's been pretty impressive this year. See, feels like he's been taking a lot of opportunities here to use his playing time wisely, and it seems like he's doing that pretty well.
Vastly, the improvement that you've seen from last year to this year with Miles has been really impressive to see how he's developed.
I absolutely agree. He's a lot more aggressive. I think he trusts what he's doing more.
Defensively, he's always been solid, but last year he kind of disappeared offensively, and this year really making it a purpose to score when he gets the ball.
All right. He got one of them.
And he's on the board with the points. Going back the other way is Kimmerly. Kicks over there to Bryant. up top to Kraus. Extra pass to Flynn. Parrish with it. Tell you what, Blue River goes deep in their bench, so trying to memorize all these names has been difficult.
It's like a 5-second delay for me to try to say their names.
Parrish drives, cut off by Shaw. Finally gets it in the corner, back up top there to Bryant. Bryant guarded by Stewart, puts it up.
Oh.
Stewart thought he had all ball, but he's going to pick up the foul. It was a nice take there by Landon Bryant. Bryant hits the first. This is a very experienced team for Blue River, just kind of like the Royals.
Yeah.
2 juniors out there, a bunch of sophomores out there. Knocks them home.
Now, I was just thinking about that. Was our starting squad 4 juniors and 1 freshman?
3 juniors, a sophomore, and a freshman. Schilling's a sophomore.
Right. That's right. Shaw to Stewart. Stewart taking it back top.
That always bodes well for your varsity when you've got a lot of experience on the JV.
Absolutely. When Stewart tried putting it up there, didn't get anything.
Getting down there to Flynn. Cut off by the hammer. In the corner to Parrish.
Good
drive. Good
that was a decent pass.
But active hands by Preston Markley.
Yep. Schilling below for 2. Good.
Oh, nice move by Luke Schilling.
Is that another foul underneath the goal?
Walking like it's on Blue River. That one was on Kimmerly. I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
Looking where the ball was, and that's 2 on Kimmerly with 4.5 minutes left in the second, so he'll check out. Gabe Bilby comes in.
Stewart winning.
Fouls even at 4 right now.
Oh, Shaw kind of. All right, Schilling, let's see. Out to Stewart.
Schilling had that look like nothing was going to stop him, and then he kicks it to Stewart.
He never put his hands up. Oh, for 3, Baba Booey.
Nice job by Preston Markley with the rainbow. He has the highest arcing shot on the team.
It's like those granny shots, but he does it with a normal shot. Markley again.
Thought about it again.
Oh, Shaw, Schilling going underneath again. Oh, he rebounded to Stewart. Stewart for 3. Baba Booey.
Chase Stewart gives the Royals a 26-point lead. That's 2 Baba Booies in a row. Oh, nice take there. Bryant gets fouled. I think that's going to be on Stewart. I think that's 2 on Chase now. Yeah, it is.
I think they're going to take a timeout.
So quick 30-second timeout on the floor. We're going to take this as a break to hear from our friends at Paxton Farms. We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some. And when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms. Thank you, Paxton Farms, for that sponsorship. Paxton Farms, the best sweet corn in Hancock County. At least that's my opinion.
I think that's a universal truth.
Well, I don't think we can claim that as a truth without some scientific evidence to back it up.
I'm a science teacher, so it's official. Practically a doctor.
Isn't it the same thing? Science teacher and a doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
I know being a principal and superintendent is the same thing as being a doctor.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Schilling knocks home the free throw. That foul, by the way, was on Braden Swoveland. Probably won't see it. Braden also dresses on the varsity there.
Oh, all right. Winning for the rebound. Manship. Manship for 2.
Yeah, the first 2 of the game, right? And then it's been quiet on the offensive end since then. Oh, nice take by guard, but
oh, he forgot where the ball went?
No, he tossed it to Bilby, and Bilby wasn't expecting it.
Oh, got it.
He thought guard was going to take it all the way in himself. Going to take this time to make sure you know the boys are back in action Thursday night at Newcastle.
Chase underneath. Oh, missed. It's pretty open, too.
Winnen's going to find Schilling.
Schilling to Manship. Manship for 2.
Knocked it home. As I was saying, they'll be at Newcastle at the Fieldhouse. I believe it's the first time we've played at the Newcastle Fieldhouse since the 80s.
Really?
Yeah.
There's just something about, nice shot there. It's just something about being there, just special to basketball.
Yep.
Kind of like the Hoosier Gym. If there's a game there, it doesn't really matter what it is, you want to be there.
So we'll have all the action for you Thursday night.
Oh, missed opportunity there.
That game was supposed to be Saturday night,
yes,
but we had to move it. The girls basketball team winning the regional last week. They're going to be playing the semi-state on Saturday, so we wanted to move that game so that fans didn't have to potentially make a decision between where to go. So if you have to work, tune in. We'll have all the action. Again, Blue River doing a nice job. Just little things.
They cannot hold on to that ball.
Caden pokes it away.
Oh, Manship underneath.
Oh, 2 more for Manship. He's got 8 points.
Yes, he does.
Eastern's lead is now 37-6. Minute and a half left here. Guard kicks it into the corner to Zentz. Back up top to Bryant. Bryant thinking about the 3. Back over to Guard. Guard is so quick.
Yes, he is.
Gets it over. Nice play. Landon Bryant lays it up and in for 2 more.
Stewart taking it back into Manship. Manship's been having a hot hand. But Halcomb wants back in on it.
All right. Charlie Halcomb. 39-8 Royals. Guard finds Parrish. Back to Guard.
The 3.
Parrish no. Rebounded by Schilling.
Whoop.
Schilling going to take it all the way himself. Not enough hang time for that.
Yeah.
Great
they
move,
bumped into each other there. Oh.
That was a great move by Schilling, but just doesn't have the hang time to do everything he wanted to.
Oh, boy. Having some ball control issues.
Guard, corner 3,
made
buries
it up
it.
with a 3. Do I get to say Baba Booey?
Yeah.
Any time, right?
20 seconds left here. Eastern Hancock leads 39-11. In 12 seconds, Chase Stewart trying to hold for the last shot. He's going to get a screen from Manship.
Oh, Stewart.
Oh, my goodness.
He
threw the
himself
contact
in there. Kind of kamikazed in there.
Check out the replay on that. That was, like you said, he just threw his body in, threw it up. He was trying to draw a foul. I don't even think he was trying to hit the shot necessarily.
I think he was surprised he didn't get that foul.
A good job there by Chase Stewart to give the Royals a 30-point halftime lead. We will return with the second half after these words from the IHSAA commissioner.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig. And, Paul, this is an incredibly busy weekend, unbelievably important weekend.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig. And, Paul, this is an incredibly busy weekend, unbelievably important weekend for student athletes around our state. On the girls' side, we have regional action around Indiana. We also have swimming finals and wrestling semi-states. And in the swimming finals, people in our state can be very proud of the fact that we're going to be seeing some tremendous world-class type times from some of these ladies.
It's unbelievable, Coach. And, you know, we've talked on this show before about the quality of the student athlete and our coaches that work with them. But this weekend at the girls' swim meet at the Auditorium, you know, and you never know until you actually swim, but we have some young ladies that have worked hard enough that they're going to have the opportunity to put a national record up on the board for high school swimmers. And oftentimes, and it'll be names that I would have guessed that we'll probably see on the Olympic stage someday. And that's the quality of swimmers that we have in the little old Midwest state here of Indiana.
Well, we have one of the greatest places to do it, that's for sure. But it just seems to me that over the course of time, like all the sports we talk about, Paul, swimming has gotten better and better. Been on the national stage with some of our Hoosier men and women who've done well in international and national competition. So why not continue this trend?
Absolutely, and I'm sure we will. And I got to give a shout out. There's many swimmers, but my girl Lily King from Evansville, Indiana, kind of put this thing on the map a little bit with that finger wag in one moment in an Olympic. But you know, these kids are out there and they want to be on that stage just like Lily was. Here in Indiana.
Also mentioning wrestling semi-states, as you point toward, you and I both know, is the penultimate prize, winning a state championship in wrestling. This is an unbelievably busy and important weekend for you.
Absolutely, Coach. You know, like we talked about, swimming's on the docket. We're going to have our semi-state wrestlers are going to be out across the state from Evansville, Indiana to Fort Wayne and everywhere in between. And then we got 16 sites with little basketball being played this weekend. And we're going to crowd 32 regional champions this weekend. And then we're really excited about the coming weekends. And that semi-state weekend is going to be 2 games, which is going to be the following weekend. 2 games with an opportunity to go win the big Walnut Trophy of the state of Indiana, that state championship. And it's just an exciting time of the year, and it's good to be at the IHSAA right now.
Yeah, it certainly is. We've talked about this just to remind everyone. Format's different on the regionals than it has been. It's a format everyone's excited about. If you can, let's talk about what small changes they'll see.
Absolutely, Coach. You know, and we talked about before, we switched the regional around. Regional traditionally was a 2-game regional, so you had to play in the morning and then get rested up and come back and play that night for a chance to advance to the semi-state. Mm-hmm. Well, we switched that because after that tough sectional week, which oftentimes includes 3 games almost back-to-back, then this regional format, now they have to prepare for one opponent, just one. So they've got all week long to focus on one, bring their best game. And then if they win that single, they got their team rested up, and then they're going to have to play a tough round. And it should be a tough round for that semi-state. with 4 teams in their class at one of our basketball cathedrals in the state. And then they're going to, if they can get through that morning win, and that takes 2 wins that day, then they're going to represent their community at Indianapolis at the Gamebridge Fieldhouse, the home of the Pacers and the Fever.
I know everyone's excited, as they should be, and congratulations in advance to you and the staff and the member institutions and everybody involved. He's the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Paul, it's always great to talk to you. Thanks for your time, and best of luck to you and everybody involved, and have a fantastic weekend.
Thanks, Coach, and thank you for doing everything you do for student athletes across the state.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
All right, folks, we're back here getting ready to start the second half. I don't know why that camera is so off. Exactly. So Eastern Hancock with the 30-point lead here at the half, or as we start the second half. And as a reminder, if we get to that magic 35 number, it will be a running clock from that point forward. So Eastern Hancock ball to start the second half. Chase Stewart with it. The Royals have starters on the floor.
Halcomb. See, oh.
Good defense.
Early turnover there.
Yeah, Parrish with the heady play.
Oh,
although the other way. Goes back and he's going to get called for the charge. Great play on one end and then a little out of control on the other end.
Someone is not happy.
No. Nope, there isn't.
You should give her a headset.
Yes. Cade Willis.
Willis. Ooh, back to Stewart. Stewart back to Willis.
Willis looking. Oh, patient play, waited for everybody to clear out. Nice hustle by Stewart, but then he throws it away. Guard with the steal going the other way.
Oh, see, again, if there was some better ball handling there, he was wide open, ready to take that.
Willis corrals it. It's Schilling for three.
Ba-ba-boo. Schilling for three.
33-point lead. One more basket here, and it would push that to a 35-point advantage.
Oh, let's see. Oh.
Kimberly can't respond. Willis nearly grabs the rebound, but poked away by Zane Parrish. It'll stay with the Royals. Shea Stewart walks it up. Gets it over to Manship.
Manship for three. Oh, ba-ba-boo.
Manship hits the three.
4-3.
47 to 11. That's the 36-point lead. So we will have a running clock from here on out, folks. Clock only stops at free throws.
That's right. That's right. Doesn't even stop for timeouts anymore?
It does stop for timeouts, so yes. Timeouts and free throws. But it does make it go significantly quicker. Manship over to Willis.
Willis for three. Ba-ba-boo. Man, oh man.
50 to 11 Royals. We've shot really well. I wish we had our statistician here. I think he had to work. Tuesday night's usually hard for him to make it here.
Yeah. Who is your statistician?
Jim Jackson.
That's right. That's right. I knew that. Why did I even ask?
School board member. Jim's done stats for 2 decades now for the Royals.
I also heard he is a badminton extraordinaire.
Oh. Willis trying to go up for the dunk, gets hit as he goes up. Jim Jackson, a badminton extraordinaire.
That's what I hear. That's the word on the street.
Oh. Guard no good. Willis with the rebound. Pushes the pace the other way.
He's got 3 guys on him.
Yeah.
Back to Manship. Manship taking it.
Oh.
Manship is feeling it.
Through the contact. Manship with the bucket and the foul. Bilby's going to come in. He will replace Landon Bryant. So Manship with one. Rolls out. Schilling with the offensive rebound. Oh, but then he can't quite stay balanced there and throws it away, steps on the line. It'll be Viking ball with under 4 to play here in the third quarter. Fadeaway there by Kimberly, hits it.
Willis for 3.
He can't finish there.
No.
Poked around and Kimberly comes down with it.
Oh, Willis was wanting that ball. Guard's got the ball. It's going inside, going for two, and he got it.
He got around him. And this is one thing I know Coach Bechtel's been very adamant about. Several times this year we've gotten this running clock, and then we have taken our foot off the gas and
Malcolm for three.
Settled for bad shots or settled for okay shots instead of working through and playing like the way we did to get the lead there.
Well, and that's where I have so much respect for Coach Bechtel, because it doesn't matter if we're up by 35, 55, or 5. If we're not doing things right, they're going to hear about it.
Guard has it stolen away, steals it back, step back, long two, no good, rebounded by Willis. And Blue River is scrappy and fighting. Manship another corner
for three.
No. Rebound by Parrish. Get it over Kimberly.
Oh, Manship with a nice block there.
Stewart going to corral it. Stewart drives.
Going underneath out to Schilling.
And he got fouled on the way. That foul went on Gabe Bilby. His first. His first. So Royals will have the ball under the basket here. Schilling looks to get it in. Nothing. Finally finds Shaw. Back up top to Stewart, where he'll reset.
Stewart back to Manship. Willis inside. Oh. All right, Winnen's coming in for Willis.
Wholesale substitutions for the Vikings. I see Howe, Zentz, and Rylan Krause. So under a minute left here as we finalize. Donovan Watson comes in as well for the Royals. So Bryant with it, gets it over there to Zentz. Back to Bryant on the right wing, drives. Oh, nearly got by Schilling, but kicks it back out to Howe. And to Bryant.
Oh.
Bilby went one way and he threw it the other.
Yep. Markley coming in for Manship. All right, Shaw's with the ball. He's up top, gets it to Winnan. Gets it to Luke. Luke for two. Oh, almost.
Would a long two have gotten to Baba Booey?
No, it's got to be a three.
What if it's a three-point play?
No.
Half-court heave.
Oh, now.
That looked good from our vantage point.
That would have been a big Baba Booey.
Yes. There's the Eastern Hancock cheerleaders. By the way, the cheerleaders just back from Disney World. They got back yesterday about lunchtime. They were 11th in the country.
Yes.
In the game day division. What an accomplishment. There were, I think there were like 45 schools that made it to nationals.
Yeah.
In their division, and you have a whole bunch more that obviously got cut in the trials.
That's an amazing accomplishment.
So 11th in the country.
We've had a very busy week, couple weeks.
I mean, you look at it. You have that. You've got on the wrestling side, Braden Tincher qualifying for state. We sent 4 guys to semi-state.
Yes.
Zane Badgley, Logan Gilman, Cameron Voles, Braden Tincher. Tincher made it to state. And then the girls, first sectional title in 6 years, girls basketball team, and then first regional title in school history, knocking off the heavily favored University Trailblazers. I believe University is the number 2 team in the state according to the computer rankings. So,
oh, wow.
Great job by Coach Dowd's squad. They'll be at Shelbyville on Saturday at noon. They'll be playing the North Knox Warriors.
If you didn't see, freshman Caden Towers got in.
He goes, his nickname at school is Max.
Okay.
Max Power.
Max Power.
Shaw finds Caden. Caden pulls the trigger.
Oh, Shaw trying.
Nice hustle there by Ryland Krause.
Calling it a travel there.
I think he stood up just enough with it.
Surprised they didn't call a jump ball.
I would have got, yeah, I could have lived with any of those calls. Jump, travel, anything. Good hustle by Krause. Winnan gets it into Markley, no, but Winnan with the offensive board. Looking for somebody. Finds the hammer back to Winnan. Donovan Watson finds Powers. Powers drives. Back to Winnan. Winnan up top to Watson.
Oh, Powers. What a move.
Spin move by Caden Powers. Makes Dad smile there.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know that. I don't see Jeremy, but I'm sure he's smiling.
We
at
have
that
no
moment.
scientific proof of that, so we cannot claim that here.
I want to take 1 second here and make sure you talk about this. So, we talked about we're going to be at Newcastle on Thursday.
Yes.
Newcastle is doing a thing, Archie's Promise Night. Is a big thing they do there. It's in memory of Coach Cox and his wife, the head basketball coach at Newcastle, lost an infant a couple years ago, and they do Archie's Promise funds, do things for the Henry County Community Foundation. So a big shout out there. They'll be selling T-shirts and things at the door. So T-shirt if you have a T-shirt, if you buy one there, you get in free. And all that money goes to the Henry County Community Foundation. So great cause on Thursday night at the Fieldhouse in Newcastle.
I used to work at Newcastle for a few years, and it's just a wonderful community there, and that should be a good game, and it's a great cause.
What's the best restaurant in Newcastle?
That isn't a chain.
Best restaurant in general. It could be a chain.
Well,
I've got my thoughts.
Everyone who knows me knows I'm going to say Buffalo Wild Wings if I include a chain. If I don't include a chain, then I'm always going to go to Stack's.
Stack's is good. Markley.
Oh, Markley, Baba Booey, that's for you.
Yeah,
is that Markley's second three? I think it is.
Yeah, it is. He's only averaging like 1.5 points a game.
Wow.
So big night by Markley.
Good for him. All right, Powers got a little trap there. He needs to get out of there.
Yeah.
They need to get rid of that ball.
It was really close to a 10-second call.
Watson for three. Oh, Baba Booey.
Donovan Watson gets the roll.
Me oh my. Oh, with the little hop.
And then gets the steal the other way.
Powers. Tell you what, they're still aggressive. Blue River's not ready to stop, that's for sure.
No, they're not.
Watson for three again. Think he had a little more juice on that one.
I think so, too.
Think he got excited. Wide open.
Pass from guard to Parrish. And Parrish with the finish there. Gives them 21. 62-21 with under 3 minutes left. Nice
Watson
ball.
Underneath for two.
Look at that pass from Shaw to Watson.
That was good. Oh, right to Powers.
Powers to Markley. Markley.
Oh.
I couldn't tell if that was a floater or an alley-oop to Watson.
I was hoping he'd do like an Air Jordan kind of thing,
Yeah.
Where he would just jump from the three-point line, and his arm would stretch out like Space Jam.
Let's see. Rutherford into the game. Bilby, Bryant, Krause all back in, and Zintz back in for the Vikings. You're talking about your favorite Newcastle restaurants. I thought you would go with either the what's the Mexican place over by
El Chile Poblano.
Chile Poblano.
That's true. That's one of my I go there more than Stack.
Chile Poblano or Weenie World.
Yep.
I tell you what, it is hard to beat their Coney dogs.
That is very true. Weenie World's really just your one-stop shop there for any sort of burger, hot dog, ice cream.
Zentz with the steal going the other way. Oh, can't get the layup, and then he's not out of bounds. Oh, they've trimmed down their menu a bit.
That's true.
And gotten rid of the quarter rides out front.
Yeah, see, that's the only reason. That's why I haven't been in a few years, because that was my only reason to go. I would go and just put a quarter in and ride.
You like the whimsical world of Richard Scarry rides?
Yeah. I think they got rid of those during COVID.
Yeah, I think you're right. I appreciate that because my kids wouldn't leave until they had ridden
Powers for three. Ba-ba booey.
Nice job by Powers.
Oh, I went and looked if Dad was smiling. He is not.
Okay. Then Powers just picked up the foul there as Landon Bryant went to the rim.
But Mom is, I think.
By the way, both our principal and superintendent are here, Adam Barton and George Gilhauer.
Don't we just have the best principal and superintendent ever?
We really do.
Like, I don't think we could have a better principal or superintendent, or one who's been both. You know, I don't feel, bullied or anything.
They're outstanding administrators.
Yes, perfect. 10 out of 10. I would give them the grade A.
So, looks like Blue River's going to be content to let the Royals run it out here. Well, Bryant still pressuring Powers a little bit. Powers flips it out to Shaw, and he'll hold it out, and Eastern Hancock's going to move on with the big 67-22 victory over the Blue River Vikings. Coach Bechtel's squad now still only 2 losses, I believe, on the season. Wapahani and New Pal. So having a really nice season.
Yes, it was really cool to see most of the boys there get a point.
Yep.
The majority of them got a hand on the ball. They had their chance. I feel like everyone had their chance to, make a shot, and most of them did.
Now the varsity's lining up. Oh, do we have youth stuff?
You know what? I think tonight's youth recognition night, isn't it?
Yes. So what we're going to do,
I didn't know that.
I'm going to unplug your mic.
All right.
And plug in the PA
here. The world
here.
Rejoices.
At least Dave Poff might rejoice.
This time, we would like to take a few moments to recognize our youth cheer and youth basketball program participants. First, for youth cheer pre-K through first grade, coaches Heather Harmon and Laura Wagner. We have Catherine Wagner, April Vickers, Iverson Gray, Zayla Steinmetz, Izzy Weathern, Evelyn Clift, Hazel Wilhoit, Chloe Blair, Isabella Blair, and Adeline Haynes. For our second and third grade cheer, coached by Carly Tweedy and Jenna White, we have Brayley Tweedy, Blakely Tweedy, Zoe White, Presley Wilson, Fiona Crow, Scarlett Roberts, Melanie Ackles, Kinley Spiegel, Katie Reisner, Lexi O'Meara, Kinsey Hinkle, Addison Cook, and Raina Thompson. Next up, we have our boys' introductory league. First, the Boilers, coached by Nathan Burke and Brian Mays. Moxley Burke, Logan Mays, Lincoln Graham, Costa Adriopoulos, Cash Mays, Harry Hawk, Jarek Ridicel, Easton Mowry, Emmett Mowry, Luke Davis, and Braxton Richardson. Next, we have the Sycamores, coached by Lana Meagher, Justin Hards, and Aaron Simmons. Ezra Hards, Elijah Harder, Thomas Lemasters, Hayden Johnson, Colt Meagher, Worth Simmons, Peyton Hampton, Graham Koch, Kason Stoker, and Solomon Osborne. Next up, we have the Bulldogs, coached by Brad Nicholson and Esteban King. Parker Nicholson, Reed Nicholson, Luke Fletcher, Rourke Roton, Nash Bixler, Esteban King III, Ace Wiley, Knox Nasby, Shuan Singh, and Fritz Beyer. Next up, we have the Hoosiers, coached by John Jenkins and Brad Quickenbush. Levi Clark, Abel Jones, Nathaniel Flood, Colton Weirley, Jackson Quickenbush, Foster Jenkins, Brayton O'Meara, Zane Zapp, Parker Hicks, and Forrest Cullison. Next up, we have our intermediate basketball. First, the Pacers, coached by Chris Jackson and Jim Jackson. Liam Jackson, Camden Johnson, Tucker Stapleton, Cam Smith, Clayton Arthur, Jackson Caudill, and Daxton Ferris. Next up, we have the Spurs, coached by Chris Holliday and John Jordan. Carson Evans, Gatlin Olson, Colton Saltkill, Cash Weishart, Nathan Holliday, Joby Jordan, Gunnar Olson, Julian Miller, and Eli Kennedy. Next up, we have the Celtics, coached by Daniel Veza and John Jenkins. Cash Veza, Waylon Smith, Kipton St. John, Lucas Glover, Carson Routier, Mason Jenkins, Everett Cullison, and Corbin Chu. Next, we have the Warriors, coached by Evan Roberts and Adam Engelking. Hunter Engelking, Patrick Rocks, Joseph Ritchie, Brantley Roberts, Tucker Eccles, Zayden Close, Atticus Crow, and Gunnar Wheeler. Next up, we have the Grizzlies, coached by Craig Elliott and Brad Nicholson. Clayton Nicholson, Eli Eck, Zacchaeus Fish, Levi Zapp, Asher Elliott, Hunter Worley, Colton Kraft, William Waterman, and Cameron Richardson. Finally, we have the Suns, coached by Ben Cannon and Roscoe Shelby. Connor Shelby, TJ Manship, Reese Nasby, Walker Addison, Mateo Cannon, Luke Howard, Harley Miller, Carver Hinton, and Liam Baugh. Our next group is the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade cheer, coached by Renee Sanders, Heather West, Tammy Veach, and Cheryl Denny. Summer Brockman, Lizzie West, Sammy Barnes, Olivia Sanders, Candace Maggie, Brooklyn Fuller, Peyton Davis, Sienna Agunda, Kennedy Markley, Sophia Collis, Riley Taylor, Nora Taylor, and Brayley Key. Okay. Next, we have our competitive league, ages 4, 5, and 6 basketball. First up, Duke, coached by Brett Bechtel and Jessica Bechtel. Cooper Bechtel. Aiden Mann. Eli Lundite. Carter Ratliff. Logan Paget. Hunter Bratton. Asher Shores. Oliver Swindell. Cash Martin and Gavin Sharp. Next we have Kansas, coached by Chad Hanna and Chet Ellis. CJ Ellis. Isaac Fletcher. Trevor Smith. Lucas Grogan. Braxton Brown. Mylan Glumack. Hunter Martin. Bryce Overman. Aiden Reinhardt. And Charlie Hanna. Next, we have North Carolina, coached by John Middleton and Jesse Shurik. Tucker Middleton. Maverick Turner. Gunnar Mays. Gavin Cox. Bentley Welborn. Wyatt Zapp. Brantley Smith. Vance Buckholtz. Wyatt Cox, and Matthew Surich. Next we have Kentucky, coached by Mike Jackson and Aaron and Derek Harmon. Davis Moore. Zayden Shaw. Benjamin Wilhoit. Carson Brody. Zayden Davis. Ethan Taylor. Dawson Meggie. Blake Youngclaws, Caleb Harmon, and Raylan Arnold. Next up, we have our 7th and 8th grade cheer team. Alyssa Sperling, Layla Glies, Cassie Peevler, Lily Tompkins, Alia Davis, Hayden Gray, Brenna Garrison, Maddie Etheridge, Tabitha Anderson, Molly Ebert, Serenity Swafford, Lauren Locker, Haley Smothers, Caitlin Marshall, Heidi Stoner, and Allie Meyer. Coaches Jennifer Sperling and Whitney Huff. Next up, we have our 7th grade boys basketball. Jaden O'Neill, Luke Manship, Noah Maddox, Colt Wilson, Dawson Springman, Matt Hunt, Jake Maurer, Maverick Burke, Blake Whittington, Cash Poindexter, Braylon Jackson, and Gavin Schultz. And our 8th grade boys basketball, Brady Cole, Teddy Hanna, Sean Richardson, Brennan Trueblood, Landon Frakes, Luke Zelinga, Luke Lewis, Gavin Bowman, Hayden Adams, and Garrett Bridges. Coaches Jake Hicks, Jake Eischen, and Tyler Blattner. Finally, we have our C team, coached by Joe Paxton, Caden Powers, Caleb Rutherford, Zach Stevens, Josiah Swagger, Aiden Morris, Jacob Jackson, Connor Cook, and Ethan Carter. Please give a large round of applause for our youth cheer and basketball.
We're going to do that next.